Hello YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. Now this is a review for Netflix on the Nintendo 3DS. Now be advised as well, this is obviously on the PC, on your TV, on your 360, on your PS3, on your Wii. You know, it's practically well known and quite ground level that everyone just about knows about Netflix if they haven't seen any of the little cubicle things at stores and all that stuff too. But okay. Now, does this product work well on the Nintendo 3DS? Is it great? Is it good? How does it work? Well, how's the sound quality? How come I haven't got my sandwich yet? Go back to the kitchen, you know, stuff like that. So, okay. Sorry, I had to throw a little bit of feminism right in there before the bout. Anywho. So, okay, as you guys can see right here, I got a little menu here set up at the bottom screen here. Now, again, some of the movies on this selection are, well, very edgy, being that you'll get a selection on here, you'll get like a decent selection of films. It'll even break down what you have for a queue, and you know, they'll organize what is what and give, you know, some variety. So if you're looking at a mind-blowing experience, you can go watch Clockwork Orange, which I'm going to watch that after. Tin Man, 3 episodes, Night Watch. But either way, you guys get the point. Now, how I'm controlling this is the directional pad, because with the touchpad here, it's kind of fidgety. See, because if you touch it way too much, you'll practically not get a very good experience because it'll be very fidgety. So your best efforts, of course, is obviously very delicately using a touchpad or something, you know, because it's super sensitive. So try touching anything on the screen, it'll bring up the freaking show, as you can see. So yeah, using the directional pad, you can stream through, you know, what your list is here, you know, see what movies you want to pick out. Now, of course, the cool thing about this application, I'm going to go over some of the cool stuff and some of the crappy stuff about this. So okay, some of the cool stuff is, yes, you're getting the standard Netflix you do remember from the computer as well as consoles. It's obviously, you got your limitations of what you can stream through the 3DS too. You know, that's just how it is. Because of legal reasons, I guess, I don't know. But either way, okay. So you got a nice selection of movies on this, which is a plus. I like the interface. It's simplistic, I know, it's all gray and boring in the background, but this means and builds for a very good interface. Nothing too complicated. This is nothing streaming way too much at once, overwhelming it. I mean, at times, yes, it does have a lot of latency where it doesn't load up all the, you know, obviously icons here, meaning it's not fully loaded up and everything's all set, so it's going to take ages and ages and ages to get it to work 100% efficient. So very disappointing when it does that, but either way, that's not a big, entirely game-breaking deal. Now, when it comes to movie streaming on this, so far I watched 2 of the Hellraiser movies, and one of them obviously was the oldest one, part 3, the ones I was watching, and it was not full, you know, because it's all the way across the screen. So it was practically, you know, a little box in the middle of the screen. It was very choppy, and it didn't look very good. Now, it wasn't because the stream wasn't good, it was just the movie quality overall, the rendering and all that was not that great. That isn't necessarily, I would not totally hold it against Netflix, because at the end of the movie they asked how the quality was, so pretty much they're going to be looking out for that type of stuff, try to fix it accordingly, so at least they're trying to make amends and try to make it all look good. One of the things also I do not like about this, now again, I can understand 3DS is just how it is. The sound quality, if you were to just listen to it normally, is not that great on here in general. So when you try to watch a movie on here, you're reduced to watching it through a headphone, or in this case, you're probably going to have to invest in a nice, you know, speaker system style little thing you can plug into your 3DS and, you know, at the bottom here and listen to it like that. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's not majorly going to kill the console and all the handheld market or anything like that. It's just, I wish Nintendo could have put more effort behind the speakers on this bloody thing. I mean, yeah, I guess they didn't totally expect, you know, the sound to be that bad, I guess, but it is not that great either. I mean, it's good enough to hear if you're by yourself in a closed room or whatever, but if you're in a loud area, your best bet's speakers anyway. So, alright, overall, I mean, when I was watching Hellraiser 4, the quality got kicked up dramatically, and it looked great. I also watched another film, Black Death, and I was watching that because it was the newest film on this list that I could find, and it looked really good. It was very clear, the sound was really good too. I was surprised. It was weird because one of the films actually was kind of low, and I watched this one, it was kind of high, so it was kind of loud enough to hear. My brother just recently watched Commando, and I heard that shit halfway across the room, so you know that's practically pretty good there if I can hear it halfway across the room. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a nice interface. I mean, I like the selection of movies, especially these kind of films I'm all about. Overall, would this be worth the purchase of buying it $8 a month? I mean, if you're already paying for, you know, small fees or this and that here and there, however, you're looking for something that's a good multimedia experience, you own a 3DS, you like kicking back, laying down in your bed, just watching films until you fall asleep, you know, this is the best option. Now, of course, there's probably going to be a common question, is how's the battery life when you watch a movie? Now, again, it's about 5 hours roughly, then 5 to 6 hours roughly that Nintendo has stated, as well as other people have stated, how long the battery life lasts on this 3DS. Now, that's a given. You know, the hardware is quite impressive when it comes to a handheld. You know, there's a lot of stuff accumulating with that, blah, blah, blah. With a movie, however, I was able to watch 3 to 4 to 5 movies simultaneously without my battery life going dimming at all. And I was surprised. I mean, granted, Hellraiser 4 was like an hour and 20 minutes, so that was not breaking the bank. I mean, as long as, of course, you coordinate what you watch. If you plan to do a full night of watching some movies, try to find ones that are considerably not 3 hours to 4 hours long, like Lord of the Rings trilogy kind of crap, because your 3DS won't last probably halfway through Lord of the Rings 1. So, overall, I do recommend trying the product out. I mean, it's free for 30 months. This is how I'm obviously accessing this at the moment. And I like it. I mean, some of the stuff is kind of crappy. I wish the interface with the touchscreen wasn't as sensitive, so that way I can, you know, kind of run my fingers across it more easily. I mean, I'm lucky right now what I'm doing to making it do this, but again, I wish it could have been so much more better with the interface down here. I mean, overall, Netflix never really disappointed me. It was just the fact that, you know, the cost always disappointed me. $8 a month, unlimited streams, pretty good. So definitely check this out, guys. You can get a free trial, obviously, by downloading the 3DS application from the store here. You just go to Nintendo eShop and download it. It's free. They'll give you a code. You go on your computer, punch it in, activate it, go try it out. That's how you can see if it's a good product or not. Woo, 3D effect. But anyway, this is Dan Van Dam from the Daily Gamepad, as well as Worth Universe HD here on YouTube. Don't forget to check out more of my videos here on YouTube. Take care, everybody, and let's all get together and do it in the chopper. Yeah.